Good morning, everyone. I do believe I am live again. How are you? How are you doing? Happy Tuesday and all that. I'm back on your newsfeed again. You're going to be sick of seeing me, I reckon. Now, I'm really hoping I can see who comes on because I just get numbers popping up on my phone, and I don't know if it's because of my phone or Facebook, but apologies in advance if I don't say hello to you live. If you comment, I want to see if they actually pop up. So do please take the time just to say hi, whether you can hear me or not, and where you're coming in from as well, because I love to see where you are. It's what are we? It's 10 to 12 here over in Portugal, and I'm in my little office. As you can see, I've turned the lights off because it was all a bit glary. Don't like fluorescent lights, I've got to be honest, and it was all too much. I'm rambling now, aren't I? So today I received an email through from my fitness pal, and I thought, that's really good. I'm going to share that content because, do you know what? We're actually coming into autumn now, the season of all things great in terms of fruits and vegetables. And I just thought, why not just share my 10 that I like to add in? And I thought I'm going to share it with you and see if you can add some of these to your meals. Gemma, oh, I actually saw you pop on. Thank you. Thanks for watching. I don't mind if you hop on and hop off because I'll probably ramble. You know what I'm like. But thanks for hopping on. I can actually see you, which is great. Oh, I love you too. Thanks so much. Okay, so like I say, some lovely seasonal vegetables and fruits coming into season now. And I'm just going to share the top 10 that I think are great, according to this amazing article. So my number one is probably one of my favorites, which is the humble apple. There's nothing much better than a nice crisp apple, right? So why don't you make sure when you have your meals that you load up, not just a plate of apples, I'm talking about fruits and vegetables in general, but make sure that half of your plate is literally made up of fruits and veggies. I don't know about you, but I do like to add in fruits and things into my salads these days to sort of spruce it up a bit. But number one is the apple. And when picking the apples, it says here, press the skin with your fingers to ensure that it's firm. So skip anything that feels sort of soft to the touch, okay? We do want a nice, crisp, bright red or green apple, depending on your preference. And it says here, a medium apple has about 95 calories and 25 grams of carbs. My number one. Number two, pears. There's lots of different varieties of pears. And I don't know about you, wherever you are, but over here, they're absolutely beautiful. I've just bought about 24 of them. I'm trying to ripen them over in my kitchen. So choose pears, it says, that have a little give in the top of the fruit. So just a little give in the top near the stem. That indicates that it's ripe. Softness on the body of the fruit may indicate that it's past its prime. So, you know, pears are tricky, aren't they? Because they're sort of solid for a long time. Same with avocado, which is obviously the pear family. They're sort of solid for ages, and then all of a sudden they've gone. So just press the top gently. If that's sort of soft, that's when to buy it, purchase it and eat it. Okay, so that's what it says here anyway. And a medium pear has 100 calories and 25 grams of carbs. Number three, oranges. I mean, they're so abundant over here in Portugal. They're literally all lined on the side of the roads. We've got like the vines and the trees and honestly, they're everywhere. And fresh orange juice is readily available. It's one of my favorites. When in doubt, just eat the whole orange for a juicy, delicious treat that leaves the fibre intact. So grab your oranges and grab your vitamin C, ladies and gents. I know I absolutely love oranges. You can add them, slice them thinly into a salad. Another great thing to do. Look for oranges that are firm, brightly coloured and fragrant. Are you like me? Do you pick them up and smell them? And you probably can't do that so much in the UK, can you? Because it's all packaged in blooming plastic and what have you. But over here, they're just literally big, juicy, bright orange. And you just want to sniff them. Maybe that's just me, maybe I'm weird, but anyway, a medium orange has 50 calories, even better, and 12 grams of carbohydrates. Okay, where are we? I've lost track with my numbers now. Number four, grapes. I absolutely love grapes. I love purple grapes, white grapes, red grapes. It says here, I've never met a grape I didn't like. who said that they're actually a great addition to any salads, or just snack on them. You can add them into a Waldorf salad, you know, things like with cheese or with obviously walnuts. I love a goat's cheese. Unpasteurized goat's cheese I love in particular, or have it, you know, on a little cheese board with a selection of different ones. The best tasting grapes, it says here, choose ones that are firm, plump. What a great word that is, right? Plump. Firm, plump, and still attached to the stems. Okay, so grab your bunches of grapes and add that into your daily requirements. So it says here, red or green grapes, a cup of each is about 100 calories, 27 grams of carbs, and 1 gram of protein. So that's a really good one to add in. And then we have got cranberries. That's it's a different one, isn't it? Not everyone likes cranberries because they're obviously quite tart. They are an autumn staple, particularly during the holiday season when they show up in pies and salads. I've never actually put cranberries in my salads, but I'm going to try it this week. That's one thing I'm going to do because they're quite tart. So you need to sort of mix them with something quite sweet. So why not try orange and cranberry? Or try cranberry juice, whichever way you want to do it. Choose cranberries that are dark, red and firm, and avoid any of the fruit that are squishy. I guess that goes without saying, but yeah, so look, you want hard, firm. Don't go for pale ones, you want the really deep red ones. A cup of fresh cranberries has 46 calories, that's nothing. 46 calories and 12 grams of carbs. So that's a great one. So that is it for the fruit side of things. So let's have a look at the seasonal vegetables now. And the first one on the list is beetroot. This colourful vegetable tastes great when roasted in a little olive oil, cinnamon and salt. Has anyone tried that? What do you do? Oh, Jade, thanks for hopping on. I really appreciate it. You watched mine yesterday as well. Thank you. Much appreciated. So, yeah, beetroot, or beetroot, as my nan used to say. Small to medium beets are typically more tender and flavoursome than larger beets. I did not know that. So look for the smaller ones. Pick ones that feel dense for their size and have a smooth, firm skin. A bit like me. Smooth, firm skin. Well, I have since I've been using my collagen. Anyway, if the greens are still attached, they should be brightly coloured and fresh. So look for the greens on the top that's fresh and not wilted in any way, shape or form. A cup of beets has 58 calories, 13 grams of carbs and 2 grams of protein. I did not know this. I'm actually listing it here. I'm learning as I'm telling you, which is great. What number are we on now? That was obviously number 6, wasn't it? So number 7, Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts. Do you like sprouts, or do you only have them at Christmas? Or do you get forced to eat them at Christmas? I never used to like them until I tried them with, is it the lardons of sort of bacon and stuff? Oh, it's amazing. And the way Mike does them is just incredible. So I'm going to eat more Brussels sprouts, especially this time of year. Somebody who wrote the article says here, I never liked them as a kid, but once I've tried them roasted, it was an absolute game changer. So there you go. Try it. Try roasting them. Change it up a bit of olive oil. Ooh. Someone suggested having it with onions, prunes, salt and pepper and Italian seasoning. So there you go, you've got a recipe. So try roasting them with those ingredients added in. Best Brussels sprouts are bright green with tightly layered leaves. Okay, so skip any sprouts that are looking a bit yellow or have yellow outside or soft stems and visible blemishes. So you want the tightly covered ones, bright green. And a cup of Brussels sprouts is about 50 calories. Bargain! 12 grams of carbs and 4 grams of protein. Which leads us nicely on to pumpkin. Pumpkin this time of year. I mean, we're coming up to Halloween, right? So they're going to be readily available, hopefully. And you can have any other squashes as well. So any other winter squashes, but pumpkin is obviously the most famous. During autumn, to make squash soup, you can saute and peel your squash with an onion and then just add a broth. You can also add in a can of cannellini beans, which adds in the protein, and then season it with turmeric, salt, pepper and cayenne pepper. Great, what a good idea. And then sprinkle some roasted squash seeds on top. That's another good one. I'm going to go for a squash soup. That sounds amazing. So 1 cup of pumpkin has about 50 calories. Again, very good on the calorie side. 12 grams of carbs and 2 grams of protein. Okay, God, I'm getting a dry throat and I'm just out of water. I need to go and get some. Okay, what is next? Spinach. Oh, my favourite. Everything's my favourite at the moment. Spinach, but that's a brilliant one. You can have it raw, you can have it sautéed, you can chuck it into a smoothie. It's so versatile. You're going to need quite a lot to make a small plate full, I find. You need a whole bag and you cook it down and it ends up about this big. Spinach is low in calories but packed with vitamins A, vitamin C and vitamin K, as well as folic acid and iron. So I'm always saying to eat your green leafy leafy greens. So yeah, grab yourself some spinach. You can also buy it frozen and throw it into a smoothie. That is a great way of doing it. Or just saute it with leeks, olive oil, again salt and pepper, whatever you like really. But a cup of raw spinach, get this, 6 calories. 6 calories. That's nothing. You can eat a whole bag of the stuff and it's not going to make any difference. So yeah, raw spinach, 6 calories for a cup and 1 gram of carbs. I come on here just for a laugh because I always mess up. I just laugh at myself. And then finally, last but not least, I've got down here potatoes. I do love potato. Who doesn't love potato? I'm trying to go for the old sweet potato because obviously that's slightly better for you. What does it say here? Potatoes come in a variety of sizes and colours. So we've got red, purple, yellow. Like I say, I like a sweet potato. Pick potatoes that are firm and smooth with no signs of sprouting. We don't want a sprouting potato, do we? Avoid those with any cuts and blemishes in. So a medium-sized potato is about 110 calories, 25 grams of carbs, and 3 grams of protein. So there we are. That is my list of 10 fruits and vegetables to load your plate up with. So make sure whatever you're having, about half a plate full, should be fruits and veggies, you know, and then you've got your little bit of protein and your little bit of fats. So that is part of my list today. Let me just recap for you, for those who may just be hopping on. Oh, Darren, thanks for hopping on and for joining me. How are you? Hope all is good with you. So number 1, apples. Number 2, pears. 3, oranges. 4, grapes. 5, cranberries. 6, beetroot. 7 is Brussels sprouts, 8 is pumpkin or any of the squash family, 9 is spinach, and 10 is potato. So there we are. I hope that has gone some way today in helping you choose your seasonal vegetables now that we're into autumn or fall, if you're my American friends out there. And like I say, I hope that's helpful to you. If you want more tips and tricks like this, hop over to my private page, my private group. We've got all sorts of things going on in there, particularly to do with the menopause at the moment. If that is of use to you or of help to you, if you're in that category like I am now, that I'm 51, just had my birthday. Anyway, rambling again. So thanks so much for joining. Thank you, Gemma, Darren, Jade, and anyone else who's hopped on. Promise to get back to you if I see any more comments. And I will hopefully be live again tomorrow. I'm trying to do this for at least 7 days, just to help you with any sort of health and wellness issues you may have. So have a great day and I'll catch you again tomorrow. Okay? Thanks, Gemma. Take care. Bye for now.